Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another vlog. Hope you guys are doing well today. I do want to start off by thanking everybody for the last video. It was that was a tough one to put together, emotionally for sure. And then quality of the footage was not quite there for me, which is to be expected. These are not low light cameras. So the footage was a little grainier than I would like, and that's okay. Hopefully today's a little better. Probably not. It's still pretty overcast and miserable. If I'm walking a little wonky, it's because the trail is shit. It's worse than ever. We had a few inches of snow, and we had some freezing rain, and we had some more snow. So it has been, awkward for weather, which is, welcome to Canada. Today is hovering around 0, which is nice. I'm having a hell of a time walking because I'm kind of not on the trail. I'm on the trail, but they have kind of plowed some of it, or there have been vehicles through here to, I have no idea what they did to fuck up where I drive, to where I walk, but my feet are not staying put. I'm all over the place. So I'm not too sure how much we're going to get today. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I do, like I said, I want to thank everybody for the last video. Way more views than normal. I have no idea why YouTube decided to push that video out, but hey, whatever. Views are views, right? Where you're raw and dealing with everything miserable, and you're not happy with the quality of the product. But yeah, sure, let's just pump that one out to the people. Thanks, YouTube. I'm glad I don't fight the algorithm or try to figure it out, because I'm not going to. I have come to the conclusion that I am not one of those typical YouTube personalities, influencers, and all that bullshit. What I find that drives people to videos is drama, clickbaity things. Why it works, I have no idea. But I find too much of it is that false positivity with people, that super energetic and like, yeah. I don't know anybody like that. I never have. If I've ever seen people that were acting like that, I would kind of walk away because they scare me. But that really, really false positive aspect of things, starting every video with, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Fuck that. It shouldn't be your job to do that stuff. That's why I've never mentioned it. For me, it's important to just be raw myself, show my failings, show my raw personality, just be myself. Even my friends that have seen my videos, they're like, yeah, it's just like talking to you. I'm like, well, that's good. I don't think we should all have a persona or, an online personality. I think that's what leads to burnout, to be honest. At least it would to me. If I had to be somebody other than myself, that'd be rough. But yeah, constantly trying to come up with ideas and trying to find that thing to get people to come back, and constantly fighting against yourself for views. You know, it's like, oh, my last video did 150 views. That means I should do better than that this time. And then I do 50. Do I beat myself up? Or do you just accept it? I don't know. Personally, I don't give a shit. I don't make these videos for anything other than just to have fun with the tech. Play around with it. Process the garbage that's in my head. And share my experiences. If it interests anybody and they want to come along, I'm eternally happy. If it's just one person that says, hey, thanks, or just I get one like, or one view, it doesn't matter. None of it. Like, that whole constant craving for that social media acceptance is just beyond me. And I won't do it. I don't. You know, I'm not in a competition with anybody. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. I'm just trying to be true to myself. You know, it's kind of like writing a diary. That's how I feel about this. To be honest and frank. It's more important to me. You know, the reason I started this, or double check to make sure I don't have schmutz on it. The reason I started this channel initially was for my son. We lived far apart. He wanted to be able to access his dad. So watch me play video games and that kind of stuff. But I didn't want to be anything other than his dad. So if I started to put together a persona and like an online personality, I wouldn't be his dad anymore. I'd be Rivet head and, you know, that whatever it would be. And I didn't want that. So I made a early conscious decision just to be me. And I'm content with that. Happy, honestly. You know. Oh, fuck this. Oh. This trail is hard enough when I'm not wandering through inches of snow. And it's it'd be one thing if it was just fluffy, but it's not. It's packed down. And then it's kind of fluffy underneath, and a lot of people have been here, and I'm sure there's ice underneath it. So it is it's a convoluted mess. Much like my vlogs. So where do I put things? I got the iPhone that I commented on. That arrived last week. I still have to pack up the Pixel and ship it back to get fixed. I did put my SIM into the iPhone. Got my contacts all transferred over. Sent a few test text messages. Some went through, some didn't. So I'm like, oh. So I've got to go through everything and figure out what's going on before I commit 100%, right? So I have time. So hopefully I'll finish that off this weekend. So my SIM card is in my Pixel. And the real reason, honestly, God damn it, I can smell skunk. Great. Not the smell you want to smell out here. The main reason that I'm not using it is because I don't have any music on it. I have a Windows PC. So transferring tunes from Windows to an iPhone is a pain in the fucking ass. So, and it's me not knowing the software. Majority, right? So I'm not used to it. Oh God. This is exhausting. This is proving to me that I'm too fat. Even where the trail is compact down, I'm sinking into it. And it's just getting worse. And I'm over halfway through the trail. Earlier, before I started to vlog, I was like, I should probably turn back. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Oh, fuck me. Idiot. So yeah, getting music transferred over is a pain in the ass. Because I don't have anything associated with Apple. Like, I literally just set up everything for the first time. And I didn't want to... this is me being cautious. So I set up my Apple account and I wanted to transfer over my contacts. So I'm like, okay, I have them attached to a primary Gmail account and I have a backup stored on another one. So I went in and I got the contacts, exported them to a format that I could import to Apple. And that was fun. Again, it's just learning the nuances, right? But I got them in, so I'm like, okay, we're cooking with gas. And the other nice thing about it was that it got me to go through my contacts that I never look at. And I just purged. There were a bunch of old work phone numbers and, you know, the sick lines and all that crap. And restaurants in cities that I no longer live in that I'm not going to go back to. So I'm like, okay, get rid of junk. Whew. So it was good in that sense. I'm happy. But yeah, just getting my music transferred over. Because mostly what I listen to, I shouldn't say mostly, what I listen to are my DJ mixes. I have a couple 100 hours worth of them. So why put on, you know, random music or Spotify or any of that shit when I just have my own mixes that I could transfer over, put one on. They're labeled from like 1 to 60, and that's it. Just play them. But getting that transferred to the phone, not as simple as I was thinking. So I thought, plug the phone in, transfer it over. To do an Android, you see your media folders and all that shit. Nope, not an iPhone. I can see pictures. That's it. So then I was like, okay, now what do I do? And it said use iTunes. I'm like, okay, fine. And the app for iTunes on Windows is shit. So I think part of it is to make you buy an iMac or buy a MacBook or whatever. You know, get on their ecosystem. If you've got their phone, make it as difficult as possible. If you are, you know, a Windows or Android user. So I get it. I see what they're doing. But my buddy sent me a MacBook. So that's arriving next week. And then I'll just go from there. I'm assuming it'll be easier. You know, it's not like it's costing me anything. Mind you, the Apple event the other day with the Mac Mini with the M2 processor, and I was like, ooh, they're good at getting your interest piqued, but I didn't buy it. I'm not going to. I'll have a, what is it, like a 10-year-old MacBook Pro. Should be fine. I can add memory to it. I can add hard drives to it. And it's an i5. Should be fine. For my purposes and use case, it'll be fine. I might do a little bit of editing on it. I'll see. I'm not really too worried about it. Mostly what I want it for is to have something to work on. So when I want to start putting together research for things that I want to do, and where I want to start writing out scripts and things, and trying to be a little bit more professional about what I do, then I'll have that. And I have a project that I want to do this spring for myself as another business opportunity. So I want to have something that I can use that I don't want to game on, that I'm not tying to anything else, so I won't put Steam on it, nothing. It's just going to be a computer, and that's going to be a nice treat. So it might just, force me from the YouTube distractions and all that other bullshit. Holy fuck. My legs are rubber. This is brutal. And if I'm breathing heavy, I apologize. But I feel, to be honest, walking in this feels like I'm drunk. I'm not going to lie. It does. Because I can't keep my balance. I'm out of breath. I'm regretting my choices, all the things associated with having alcohol. Thank God I gave that up years ago. They just changed the the guidelines in Canada. People are freaking out over them. I think it was they said something between 15 and 20 alcoholic beverages a week was acceptable, and you can maintain it. And now they're saying that even 2 are detrimental to your health. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. But that's just my own perception because of my illness, right? So, but yeah, it was funny watching an interview. And of course, they're interviewing younger people. And they're saying, it's like, well, older people and middle-aged people, I can see why they don't want them drinking a lot. But, young people, we like to party. I'm like, I get it. It's not the right thing, but I get it. Okay. Whew. So, do I traipse through there, or do I head out to the street? Survey says street. Yeah, if I do this again, I need to get snowshoes. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm not hating on this at all. My winter boots are great. My feet are warm. I'm happy. But yeah, I think I'll end here. And then I'll pull out the 360 camera for some extra footage and stuff for you guys. Next week, I'll try to use the Insta360 as a vlogging camera. I was going to use it today, but I brought out the Sony ZV-1F, and the screen on it wasn't cooperating in the cold. So I don't know if I need to adjust the setting or something with it. But my Insta360, the adapter that I have for the audio, I forgot that at home. So I had to use this one today, which I'm not going to argue with. I also did not record in HDR, so maybe it's better. I don't know. I know that HDR has a hard time with the darker stuff, so it's still a dark day. So I just did regular 4K 30, I think, 60, I don't know. I just hit buttons until it starts, Anyway, thanks again, everybody. I do appreciate you from coming here, hanging out, listening to my rambles, watching me struggle as I walk. But I will see you all very soon in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.